Hey guys, in this video I'll be talking about quitting your job for full-time trading. Is it a step you should consider at some point? And if so, when is the right time? This is not financial advice, just my opinion, which might work for most people but not necessarily all. A little background of myself: currently 5 years into trading and heading to my 6th in just about 2 weeks time. I do trade full-time and trading is my main source of income. I like to think I was a bit lucky because I started trading early when I was 18-19 years, just joining my first year in uni. It took me about 3 years to fully understand what I was doing in the markets and trade consistently. In my 4th and 5th year is when I shifted from trading small accounts to taking prop firm challenges, which I honestly failed many but eventually passed a few, got funded and started making reasonable returns from trading. To cut the story short, by the time I was finishing my studies, my trading had picked up well enough so I never had to think of getting a day job. Now I'm sharing this because I understand that we all have different experiences. For this video, I'm specifically addressing someone who's developing their trading skills and aiming to grow their trading income to a point they can leave other things and fully focus on trading. Before quitting, I want you to understand that it takes a lot of time, practice and commitment to fully develop the trading skill to a point that you can consistently earn sustainable income. So first off, make sure you have fully tested your trading skills and you have a minimum of 6 to 12 months consistent track record. So don't quit your job while still trying to learn or figure out your path in trading and hope that a miracle will happen and you'll suddenly become profitable. The learning process of trading is very mental and it's hard to put a time on it. It might take longer than you think. Second thing you want to consider is capital. To make reasonable trading income, you need reasonable trading capital. I recommend you have at least 100k to 200k funded capital on the minimum. Remember, you're trying to quit your job here and live off trading full time. If you can achieve about 5% a month with 100 to 200k, you could make between $5,000 to $10,000, which is not unrealistic and could sustain anyone in most parts of the world. The third and very important thing is you need finances. Make sure you've saved up enough finances which can fully cover your expenses for the next 6 to 12 months on the minimum. The reason for this is that trading is very unpredictable and you have no control, no guarantee on how much you can make per month. And this is very normal because the markets keep changing. You might come into the markets and coincidentally you maybe just break even for 1 or 2 months or even finishing just a little drawdown or a little positive. In trading, this is very normal. So you'd be better off if you just plan for the next 6 months to 12 months in case of such a scenario, and that will give you enough time to stabilize your income and adapt the shift from the day job to day trading. The fourth thing is that you need to be ready mentally. By this I mean you have to understand what it takes to trade full time, all the challenges involved, and be okay with it. As much as trading can be lucrative in the long run, there's some months where you might just close at break even or drawdown, meaning you don't get paid, unlike in your previous job setting where you are used to a guaranteed monthly salary. So it's possible to see a trader who made 120k in a year, but this doesn't necessarily mean that they were making 10k each month. Because of this randomness in the income distribution, as a trader you really have to plan wisely, and just because you had an extremely good month, don't have bad spending habits imagining all months will be the same. So if you're not mentally prepared for these cycles, you'll be better off staying at your job a little longer. Also, the shift from part-time trading to full-time trading can negatively affect your results, simply because when you have your day job and you're simply trading part-time, you're very occupied because your job is like a distraction. But when you move to full-time trading, you have so much time, and if you're not careful, you might find yourself staring at the markets for too long and taking bad trades because of impatience. That's another reason why you must be fully prepared mentally and understand what to expect and be okay with it. As I conclude, it's important to understand that you need all these 4 factors in place for you to successfully quit your job to becoming a full-time trader. If you only have 3 out of 4 factors in place, you're still likely to struggle. Let's say you have the right skills, you have the finances to cover your expenses, and you have the right trading mentality, but you don't have the capital. Higher chances are that it might not work. So you want to make sure all these factors are in place. It's been argued that someone with a stable job or an outside source of income is more likely to succeed in trading than someone who comes to the market completely broke and tries to force out money from the markets. That's it for this video. I believe you should be able to assess yourself on whether you are ready or not to shift to full-time trading. So don't make a bad impulsive decision based on some excitement because maybe you had 1 or 2 big trading months. I'll appreciate if you subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace.